In the previous video, we understood the depth-first search technique for tree traversal. In this video, let's take a look at breadth-first search. With the BFS algorithm, we explore all nodes at the present depth prior to moving on to the nodes at the next depth level. For example, if we have a BST with 5 nodes, BFS visits the root node first, moves on to the nodes at the next level, and the level after, and so on. As the name indicates, traverse the breadth first. Pretty straightforward to understand what the algorithm does. Let's now understand the different steps to achieve BFS. Step 1. Create a queue. Step 2. Unqueue the root node. Now, as long as the node exists in the queue, perform the following operations. Dequeue the node from the front, read the node's value, unqueue the node's left child if it exists, and finally, unqueue the node's right child if it exists. This loop will ensure all the nodes at the same level are visited first before nodes at a deeper level. Let me help you visualize these steps with an example. We have a BST with 5 nodes. We have an empty queue. We begin by queuing up the root node. We then dequeue the root node and read the value. We then unqueue the left child node followed by the right child node. We check if the queue is empty. It is not, so we dequeue a node and read its value. 5. We then unqueue the dequeued node's left and right child nodes. Repeat the same set of steps for every node in the queue. Dequeue and read the value. 15. There are no child nodes for 15, so nothing to unqueue. Next, dequeue and read 3. Once again, nothing to push, so dequeue and read 7. Nothing to push again, and the queue is now empty. This indicates that every node has been visited. This is the BFS algorithm for a binary search tree. If you've understood the steps, let's head back to Replit and write the code. We're going to call the method as level order since we traverse one level at a time. Step 1, we create a queue. I have used an array for simplicity, but as you already know, relying on array operations can lead to a higher time complexity. I'm going to add a comment here for you to reference the optimized queue from earlier in the series, which you can find in the REPL link down below. Use the optimized queue implementation. Alright, for step 2, we need to unqueue the root node. So queue.push this .root. Step 3, perform a set of operations as long as the queue is not empty. So, while queue.length is true, begin by dequeuing from the front and storing the node in a temporary pointer. So let current is equal to queue.shift. Next, print the node value to the console. Console log current node.value. Next, unqueue the child nodes if they exist. So if the left node exists, queue.push the left child. If the right child exists, queue.push the right child. And this pretty much is our implementation of the BFS algorithm. Let's test it out. I'm going to call bst.levelOrder, run the code, and we see 10, 5, 15, 3, and 7. The same output as our slide. Our code works as expected. Alright, join me in the next video where we will learn how to find the minimum and maximum values in a binary search tree. Thank you for watching. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.